What's up, you guys? It's me, Ray Coffee. I'm here with Jason David Frank, the original Green Power Ranger. David, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling good, man. Thanks for having me. Great time. A little cold up here in Albuquerque. I'm from Texas, but other than that, it was awesome.
Sweet. All right, David. A few questions. What was it like filming some of the episodes for Superpower Beatdown?
Superpower Beatdown, filming for Bat in the Sun. It was awesome. I mean, I think Aaron's a very talented director, very talented creator. He re-envisioned the whole Green Ranger Beatdown suits and made a huge wave in the con world with just people trying to, modify their suits and modify the Green Ranger suits. So it was a lot of fun. Same channel that we do My Morphin Life, my reality show on. We did season 3, so we've done about 30 episodes of my reality show, which is good. And haven't been here in 2 years, and here we are 2 years later. And I believe last time you said you didn't have the YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
So now here we are, man. See, both on YouTube. Bang.
Bang. We're taking big steps in the world now. All right. Next question, David. What do you think about the new Power Ranger movie that's coming up in a few years?
Well, I know we're filming this year. I don't know too much about the movie yet. I definitely want to be involved. I've been one of the brand ambassadors for the last 20 years through the ups and the downs. I've been here at cons before anyone was around. And I just believed in the brand, and I think now that the whole reboot is happening and this whole Power Ranger craze is going on, like everyone's coming out of the woodworks, you know what I mean? Like I was the Green Ranger for the last 22 years. No matter what, 10 years ago, 15 years ago to now. So I think I'm in a good position with the brand because I've never turned my back on them. And I'm pretty proud of who I was, and I've always embraced who I was. And I don't really care about getting stereotyped because, hey, I'm a superhero, so who cares, So.
Awesome. That's the way I see it. I used to watch you as a kid, so it's just awesome just sitting here talking to you. It's awesome. And I can't even talk. It's an amazing feeling.
That's great.
All right. Have you seen the new Star Wars?
I have seen the new Star Wars, yep.
What do you think about it now that the hype is all down?
Man, I mean, the whole time I was watching that, I was thinking about how the Power Ranger movie is going to be made. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of history and trilogy into the Star Wars, and a lot of characters that I knew growing up as a kid. A lot of toys that the new kids don't know. Some of the newer kids really don't know and can, judge from the other show. I mean, I thought it was pretty good. Personally, I'm a big original Star Wars fan myself back in the days. I like the old originals just because maybe I'm getting older with that, but I liked it. I liked the way it ended. There was definitely some surprises in there that I don't know how they kept stuff like that a secret. I was walking in not knowing anything, and I was like, how do they keep this a secret? They're obviously not on my Instagram because I can't keep secrets on Instagram. But it was overall, I mean, I thought it was pretty good. So I'm looking forward to the new ones. And with the movies too, the Power Ranger movie, it's going to be a trilogy of the movies, not just, so I'm sure Tommy will probably be in the trilogy of the second movie. It's going to be the way they build up Tommy's character is great. And I just feel that, like I'm the Shatner of Power Rangers, to be honest, man. There is tons of Rangers, and I'll come to these shows and I'll pack the line more than anybody, and I'm just so blessed to go out there. Feels so good. Like I was talking to my buddy Harold, feels so good to go out there and just be loved next to actors that are already working still that I have, you know what I mean? And just to have that makes you feel good. It's just like having viewers on YouTube. I had someone come up and say, hey man, say hi to all my Periscope people, and I felt bad because I turned the camera around and he had like one follower, but I was like, here's a guy trying, he's trying, you know what I mean? And with the new social media stuff and able to reach out, I always take time for people like you guys. And in fact, with Bat in the Sun, I didn't know Aaron, I didn't know what it was all about. I just knew it was an average guy that come up and said, hey man, remember me? Yeah, cool. I'll do your YouTube channel. I'll do your thing. And all of a sudden it was huge. Like we had 400 subscribers at the time. Now there's like 1.4 million. And people say, oh man, you got lucky, JDF, with this, lucky with that. How do you do it? Simple. You treat everyone equal, because the guys that are amateurs will turn pros one day, and when they turn pros, they're going to call you up and say, hey dude, you remember when you did my show when I had one viewer? Remember when you did this? Now I'm in charge of a studio. And that's what's going to happen. I don't care who you do or how many viewers you have. You guys are cool people, and I treat everyone equal, and that's just how you do it. A lot of actors only want 1 or 2 interviews, which I don't understand in their contract. Like, I'm only doing 1. I'm like, I'll do them all. Because by doing interviews, if you look at, I just got my numbers on Facebook. I have 987,000 people talking about my page, just talking about it, and I've reached over 22.5 million in 1 week. So like when I retweet this interview or whatever else, we help each other out, and the fans get to listen and experience your show and experience what I'm all about, you know, and experience the cameraman making awesome stuff, which I love working cameras. No, I love it, you know. I love doing all the stuff, and little independent things. I always have like a special place for it, you know. So it's pretty cool.
That's awesome. And one more question. What would you like to say to all your fans out here in Albuquerque?
Man, I love y'all. I just hashtag JDF love, because I think you guys, man, really appreciate Comic Cons. And I just love to see that. You know, I love to hear that this is your first Comic Con experience, but I think it means more when you walk away looking over your shoulder and saying, wow, that was a great con. And wow, I had a lot of fun. Cons are fun. You know, I've been involved in them every year and years after years, and didn't really understand them at first, but man, where else can you go and see superheroes? You know, even with me, with the costume contest, like I was saying, I just wanted to say thanks to all the cosplayers, and thanks to everybody putting the costume contest together. So I stuck around. I didn't have to. None of this stuff is in contract. I don't even work on contracts. I work on handshakes. Jim's a friend of mine, you know. I want to come out there, and I just wanted to see all the costumes, what Albuquerque had. And there was some good costumes, man. And so it was fun. So I wanted to tell all the cosplayers and everyone, thank you guys for dressing up, because you really make the Comic-Cons fun. Without you guys, there wouldn't be a lot of things to look at. Everyone's like, oh, look at that, Wonder Woman, Superman. So you just make it fun. And a lot of people don't appreciate, I think maybe say that as an actor. I'm telling you as an actor that I appreciate it. And then the volunteers, man. The volunteers make the show. You know, hundreds of volunteers that volunteer, and I try to sign stuff for them. I give them a whole bunch of stuff to pass out to other volunteers. Those two things are unseen, and that's why I think I'm successful, is because making volunteers happy and other people that make the show makes the show. You know what I mean? And that's like, for me, how you can make a Comic-Con is the love of it, not just to try to make money. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Well, thank you, Jay. It was a pleasure. Thank you for this interview. You have an awesome day, and God bless you, man. Thank you.
Too, man.
All right.
This is Jason David Frank. You see what I have in my hand? Whoa, super geeky, nerdy show? What? Awesome.